Welcome to the Glow Crazy podcast. We are your hosts, Grace and Jamie.
I'm Grace.
I am Jamie. We hope that your Selfcare Sunday is off to a relaxing start. In today's episode, we're diving into the Fitzpatrick scale, a super important tool in the skincare world. We'll be breaking down what it is, how it works, and why it's so useful for figuring out how your skin reacts to the sun. Plus, we'll talk about how it helps estheticians like us, like you and me, tailoring the best treatments for our clients. As always, if you are enjoying this podcast, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, depending on where you're tuning in from. We love hearing from you and appreciate all the support. All right, let's get into it. If you've been watching our episodes weekly, you'll know that we have a question of the week. And our question is, drum roll please, which Fitzpatrick skin type are you?
Yes, that's the question of the week. Do you know your Fitzpatrick skin type?
I do. I'm actually oddly a 2.5. I'm a 2.5, and we'll get into why there's a 0.5, but I have fair skin. I usually burn. I do tan, but I tan decently easily, but I have light brown hair, big blue eyes, and usually my skin has an okay time reacting to peels and treatments without getting any scarring or burning. So 2.5 is where I sit, you know.
I'm loving that we're the same exact skin type.
You're a 2.5 too.
That is just so beautiful and so telling.
So easy it's so telling. It's so easy for us though.
What a team.
I know, right?
Well, first of all, before continuing our episode, I want to thank the creator of the Fitzpatrick scale, Dr. Thomas Fitzpatrick. He developed the Fitzpatrick scale. How many times can I say that word, Fitzpatrick? He developed the scale in 1975 as a numerical way to classify skin types based on pigment and how your skin reacts to UV light. And it's been an essential tool in the skincare industry for years and years, ever since 1975. So
long time.
Right? Well, Jamie,
ain't new.
Oh no, this is old news. It's still good news nonetheless. So what's up with the Fitzpatrick scale? What is it exactly?
Who is she? She is actually a method that was used to classify the skin by measuring its reaction to sun exposure. So it evaluates how much melanin is in the skin, which actually is easily influencing how easily your skin or you will burn or tan. So unlike other ways to categorize the skin, the Fitzpatrick scale, oh my god, we are going to say that a lot of times in this. The Fitzpatrick scale measures how well your skin is tolerating to sunlight.
Yes, and fun fact, like we said, your skin type can be in between, 0.5, 0.2, 0.3, and you can't just determine someone's Fitzpatrick type just by looking at their skin. So it's truly based on how your skin tolerates sun exposure.
I've actually had people ask me, what is my Fitzpatrick type? And I'm like, I don't know, we're indoors.
Yeah.
One. And two, I don't know, I haven't done a test yet. But
educated guess, I will tell you right now, my redheaded mother is definitely a 1.
Yeah, see, that's easy. See, that's so easy. So pale white skin that burns easily, tans slowly, that overall needs way more protection against the sun. So that's more of your lower scale Fitzpatrick. And then darker skin that typically burns less and tans kind of easily or just gets darker. That's higher on the Fitzpatrick scale and more prone to post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So the Fitzpatrick scale, in case you guys forgot the episode that we're talking about.
Yes.
It only measures skin's phototype. So it doesn't really account for if your skin's dry, oily, well, sensitive, yes. Combination, no, but it's purely about your skin's reaction to the sun.
So what else is determined by your Fitzpatrick scale?
So the Fitzpatrick scale, great question. It is meant to assess your skin's tolerance to the sun and the amount of pigment in the skin. So it measures your skin's natural color, your sun sensitivity, and tanning ability while taking into account your genetic background, ethnicity, and sun exposure history.
Yes, so it can vary, and there are a lot of different components that go into the Fitzpatrick scale. This makes it a very great tool for determining risks like skin cancer, sunburn, but it's one of many tools that estheticians and dermatologists use, since we know that genetics, lifestyle, sun habits, these all influence how your skin reacts to certain treatments. Now, there are 6 classifications of a Fitzpatrick skin phototype. Like we said, this ranges from type 1, pale, light skin, blue eyes, blonde or red hair, and then all the way up to type 6 that has darker skin, rarely burns. So it's a large scale that we're working with here.
Wait, I have a really quick question. What? I keep on hearing us say, what is melanin?
Oh, yes, that is very important to know when we're talking about this scale here. Melanin is what gives color to the skin, hair, and eyes, but it also helps to protect us from UV rays.
Oh, okay, got it. And what do you mean by that?
Well, melanin has the ability to absorb and scatter energy from UV rays, penetrating deeper in the skin cells, resulting in sun damage.
Okay, so skin with less pigmentation has less melanin, and these skin types usually burn easily from the sun, usually not tan or just has a difficult time to tan. They're usually pretty defenseless against harmful sun rays like UVA, UVB, and so that would be a gentle reminder to all of us and ourselves that when skin burns from sunburn, it actually is rapidly increasing the risk of skin cancer, and that applies to everybody with skin that goes outside, gets sunburn, it's risking skin cancer.
Yes, everybody. It's important to wear that SPF.
So, to ask another question that I believe we touched on before, but I want to elaborate. Are you able to be more than one skin type on the Fitzpatrick scale?
Yes, that's why skincare is just so interesting. You never even think about these things, but if you do think about it, intrinsic factors play a role genetically because it's based on melanin production. Life happens. Extrinsic aging results in visible signs such as wrinkles, sunspots, otherwise seen in higher Fitzpatrick scales.
Oh,
So different factors can change your skin type.
That is completely true. So, for example, any of our listeners that have olive skin, your Fitzpatrick skin type may range from 3.5 to 4.5 on the scale. Some skin tans easily, rarely developing dark spots, and usually burns after a long period of time of sun exposure.
It's interesting because the more melanin you have and the more sun protection you have from that melanin, although you, like we said, need to wear your SPF, it makes sense why some of our lower Fitzpatrick scale humans might not age as gracefully as some of us with those higher Fitzpatrick scale numbers.
Yep.
Well, Jamie, why is it even worth using the Fitzpatrick scale?
Well, the Fitzpatrick scale is incredibly useful because it's helping a lot of estheticians like us and dermatologists understand how clients' skin may react to some certain treatments. So, by knowing your skin type on the scale, we can actually anticipate as professionals the risks of side effects that our client's skin may have, and it allows us to choose the best treatment options for you.
Yes. For example, as an esthetician, you'll see a pattern of, those higher Fitzpatrick types like 4, 5, 6. They're more likely to develop hyper or hypopigmentation after performing certain treatments like chemical peels, dermabrasion, laser treatments. So it means that extra care is needed to avoid causing these issues. So it's important to recognize those patterns.
Absolutely. So a lot of those higher Fitzpatrick skin types, these skin types are typically less likely to use an SPF. So this is your PSA to ensure that if you are listening and you are saying to yourself, I don't wear an SPF and I have a higher Fitzpatrick scale. Well, girl or boy or whoever, we mean you too. All right, so again, back to my point before. Anyone with skin, you need an SPF, and we're still going to treat your skin properly to make sure that we're not getting you any reactions at all.
Yes, no matter how gracefully the rest of your family has aged, you still have to protect yourself from skin cancer and all these other issues that come from sun exposure.
Exactly. I'm on my SPF step right now, everybody. You are able to put SPF on.
Yes, it's crucial. Hey, Jamie, how much SPF should you put on?
You should be putting on 2 finger lengths of SPF right here. For your face, ears, décolleté, neck, behind the nostrils, behind the earlet, anywhere.
Behind the nostrils. I love that. It's true though, right? Have you ever had a burn and you're peeling right here?
Yes. It's the worst.
I'm not gonna lie, those preteen years especially, I was trying to get as tan as possible, and I was burning. That first burn of the summer was bound to happen every single year for me.
Everybody can relate to that first burn of the summer.
Oh gosh. But here I am now, pale as a ghost, and I guess it's October now, but I live in a warm climate, so.
True. Yeah, yeah, fair. I'll be pale as a ghost even in the sun, so.
I feel you.
But another worthwhile reason to understand the Fitzpatrick scale is, as professionals, understanding which laser setting to use when performing laser hair removal on your client. So we don't want to make our client, or we don't want to cause hyper or hypopigmentation or burn the client. And this is especially to look out for Fitzpatrick's 4 through 6, so more of the higher, but also everybody.
Yes.
So, when is the Fitzpatrick scale most commonly used?
Oh, what a question, Jamie. Excellent. I'm here to tell you. The original purpose of the Fitzpatrick scale was actually used to guide the use of psoralen and ultraviolet A therapy. That's why Thomas Fitzpatrick developed this scale. This treatment was used for skin conditions such as psoriasis. So over time, it became widely used for other purposes, like some that we mentioned, like determining the risk of photoaging and skin cancer, assessing eligibility for certain treatments, microdermabrasion, chemical peels, laser treatments. So in our industry, we use it frequently to customize treatments that are safe and effective for each and every skin type.
So it's not just about how easily you tan or burn. It's about protecting your skin from long-term damage and choosing the right treatments that work with your skin, not against it.
Yes. And if you're unsure about your Fitzpatrick type, now's the perfect time to find out. Every skin type has its strengths and its vulnerabilities, and our goal as estheticians and beauty lovers is to embrace and care for our skin with the best knowledge available. Okay?
So last but certainly not least, our question of the week. Which Fitzpatrick type are you?
Tell me more.
Have your thoughts changed? Let us know.
Any thoughts or comments that you have on the Fitzpatrick scale, please let us know. We're dying to know what you are thinking.
We are. So, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of Glow Crazy. Until next time, do not forget to wear your SPF. I don't care if I boomed the mic on that. Wear your SPF. Stay hydrated, drink some water today, and take some time for yourself and self-care yourself. Take care of yourself. Do whatever makes you happy for this week, and we'll see you next week.
Yay! Bye, guys.
Bye.